Dear students, you have seen integral calculus in a formula approach and problematic approach, but you never seen any sums leading to applications. I hope you have learnt integral with the formulae, but without knowing applications. Now let us see how the application is going to be implied to integral. In exercise 11.4, problem number 5, completely discussed about pure application oriented sum. How we are facing a person is a deceased person affected by wound. That means he was just somewhat, he got accident or something else, he got wound, and what here they are represented, what they have discussed, here they have given as a function how the wound, the deceased person was healed with respect to some timings, that is with respect to some dates. So, a person was admitted or affected by the wound, and the same person was healed with respect to some time. That means how the wound is calculated with the help of functions, that is very important. Remember that. See, we may not know how the function is going to be involved in integral. It is a perfect application sums. It is a very interesting sum, very powerful, easy sum here. Once you understand this kind of application problem, you would be knowing, oh, how the integral calculus is mainly applied into real life situations. So, now let us see here. The problem is, a wound is healing in such a way that in t days with respect to timings, that is t means with respect to time. Since Sunday means the person was affected some other day, from Sunday onwards they are calculating here. The area of the wound has been decreasing. That means the after some time, that is from Sunday onwards, that wound was calculated like this, square centimeter per day. If on Monday the area of the wound was like this, so on Monday, so Sunday was calculated like this, on Monday the next day the wound, suppose the first day the wound would be like this much on Sunday, and next day, that is on Monday, the wound would be 2 square centimeter. After some times the wound would be like this. At one particular day the wound would be disappears. So that means in such a way that how the wound is going to be healed. So that is what we want to know. So this is the calculation, area of the wound with respect to time, rate at which, that means dA by dt, dA by dt. Given that, solution for this problem is, given that dA by dt is equal to negative 3 by t plus 2 whole cube here. So, whole square, sorry, here, whole square. So, that means you cross multiply, dA is equal to negative 3 dt by t plus 2 whole square. So, you take integration. This kind of problem at once you see, you take integral on both sides. While you are taking integral, this will become a, this will become 3 by, here 3, I take 3 outside, negative 3, integral t plus 2 whole power negative 2 dt. Here we want to know what is the main application, x power n dx, x power n plus 1 by n plus 1. So, algebraical formula is going to be adopted. So, that means negative 3. So, t plus 2 whole power minus 1 by minus 1 plus c. So, that means here negative 3, that is plus 3, t plus 2 whole power minus 1 plus c, which means it is 3 divided by T plus 2 plus C, that is what area here. So we found out how much area of the wound the person was affected on Sunday. That is the first day, first time when they are calculating this much, that area of the wound was this much. But what about that C? Depending on the time factor, that would be varied. That is what very important. The first part of that, on Monday, that is, the question is given, if on Monday. So remember that on each day we used to keep days for assuming that Sunday is 0 and Monday is 1 and Tuesday is 2, Wednesday is 3, like that we keep till Saturday 0 to 6. Why? It is for 7 days all the time we used to keep 0 to 6. That is the method that we used to follow here. So that is very important here. Sunday, Monday and Thursday, that is going to be calculated for this. So here, if on Monday, that means on Monday the time factor is going to be, that is what is that? Sunday means we have kept on 0 here. That is the person was affected, wound, it was calculated on that day. So that is the reason why we kept on Sunday as 0 and for Monday it is 1. So T is equal to, here it is 1. When T is equal to 1, what would be A and C? That is what we want to know here. So T is equal to 1, what would be the area here? So let us assume that, and the wound was 2 square meter, that is also given, and area of the wound is 2 square centimeter, this is also given. These are the two data given. One way, A is equal to 2 square centimeter. By calculation, we are taking T is equal to 1 because we assume that Sunday is on 0. So that means here take here A is equal to, that is 2, you substitute in this part 3 by, that is in T is 1 here, 1 plus 2 plus C. So 3 by 3 it is 1 plus C, it is 2, 1, that means 2 minus 1, which is C, C is equal to 1. Therefore, what would be area? A is equal to 3 by T plus 2 plus 1. This would be, again the formula is reformulated like this because of on Monday T is 1 and area of the wound is healed, that is 2 square centimeter. Obviously, the formula would become like this. Is it necessary? Is it okay or not? The problem is not yet been finished because it is for only one part. What was the area of the wound on Sunday? That means what would be? See, we would have calculated for Sunday. So because that from that the wound was from some other day, the Sunday only it was calculated like this much, and for Monday this is the calculation. So that means what we can take on Sunday, the first question, what was on Sunday? On Sunday. So that means time is 0 here, remember that. On Sunday, assume that the time factor is 0, 1, 2, 3 up to 6. So that means on Sunday T is 0, what would be area of the wound? So we wish to know how much wound was there on Sunday. So if we wish to calculate, we can calculate. Though we have calculated for the next day, previous day, and the next day, Monday, but we wish to know what was the day the wound was like this, so how much the wound area would be. So we wish to know the A is equal to 3 divided by 0 plus 2 plus 1, remember that. That is the one. So 3 by 2 means it is 1.5 plus 1. So area of the wound is 2.5 square centimeter. This much of amount of area the wound was there, that is 2.5 square centimeter on Sunday. And the question is, what is the anticipated area of the wound on Thursday? That means what will be on Thursday. See, the person is affected, Sunday was carried over, and Monday it was like this, the formula, again reformulated, and we want to know what would be the area of the wound. So that means anticipated on Thursday. On Thursday means we wish to know what is Thursday, it is 4. So that means T is equal to 4. Remember that from Sunday till Saturday we have to take 0 to 6. So because the days we have to take say 7, so I have taken like this. On Thursday T is 4. So that means naturally A is equal to, once again we have to apply only to this. So 3 divided by T is 4 plus 2 plus 1. So that means how much it is? 3 by 6 plus 1, that is 1 by 2. So that means 0.5 plus 1. So naturally a person would get as limited area because the wound is healing day by day, one after another day. Sunday it was like this, and the Monday the calculation part is this much. We do not know how much the time factor and all that, and it was like this. On Thursday the wound was healed to be 1.5 square centimeter. On Sunday it is 2.5, Thursday after 3 days, and the person would be healed by 1.5 square centimeter. This much area only, that is if it continues to heal at the same rate. A person is continues to heal, that means this is the area. Remember that the first part is very important, and you have to take integral. After taking integral we wish to calculate the general formula, and on Monday T is equal to 1 and area is given already, and we have found out the value of C, and by way of applying here we have formulated a result, and with that result on Sunday we kept T 0, by which area, and on Thursday T is equal to 4 we just assumed. After that the area of the wound would be healed 1.5 square centimeter.